Lakes region has met 5 out of the 7 requirements needed to begin the reopening process. The New York pause order expires on May 15th, and if we meet all 7 by then, we can begin phase 1. Kayla Green explains what that could mean for our region.
The Finger Lakes region still needs to meet the testing and contact tracing benchmarks in order to unpause on May 15th. County officials say today that they're working daily to make sure that happens. The first requirement we still need to meet: every 30 per 1,000 people must be tested monthly. That means in our region, we need to be doing around 1,200 tests per day. In Monroe County alone, 750 per day. Dr. Michael Mendoza says the new addition of the MCC testing site has expanded capacity, and we easily have enough tests. He says people just need to go get tested.
So I think the greater challenge before us is in generating the demand. Which is ironic because, we keep hearing about how people want the test, and yet we're not yet connecting people from that demand to actually getting the test done.
He doesn't have an exact number of tests being done per day, but says we're close to meeting the requirement. The second benchmark we need to meet, having at least 30 contact tracers per 100,000 people. Our region needs 361. Dr. Mendoza didn't give a number of how many we have currently, but says we're not quite there yet.
But we're all engaged in our process literally right now in trying to build up that capacity. What I will say is that while we tried to build up that capacity, I think it's important to realize that my hope is that we never need that capacity. Because if we can manage to keep the curve flat, then we won't need to have that volume of contact tracers.
Dr. Mendoza says the criteria to get tested is broadening and encourages all essential workers to go get tested. He says to call MCC ahead of time to make an appointment. On contact tracing, county officials say they're still waiting on more details from the State Department of Health on guidelines for that benchmark. In Rochester, Kayla Green, News 8.
Kayla, thank you.